Our SMS feedback number is 22422. Sign language interpreter tonight is Wilson Mushora. And my name is Lillian Muli. And Friday night starts right now. We begin tonight with a major blow for governors facing corruption charges. Earlier today, the Court of Appeal ruled that the governors must stay out of their offices during the trial period, upholding the decision of High Court Judge Mumbi Ngugi. Enoch Sikolia reports on the ruling that could have far-reaching implications for several number of governors.
Governor Ferdinand Waititu and his Samburu counterpart, Moses Lenore Kulal, arrived in court on Friday with the hope of getting a favorable outcome. They had challenged the ruling by High Court Judge Mumbi Ngugi that barred governors facing corruption-related charges from accessing their offices. The two, alongside Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, already suspended by the court owing to corruption cases they face. They sought a reversal on Ngugi's ruling to allow them back to their offices. But as Justice Jamila Mohammed read through the pages of the verdict in the Lenore Kulal appeal, it became apparent the governors were not having their way.
We are satisfied that the learned judge did not declare Section 62(6) to be unconstitutional. So was the learned judge wrong to decline to apply Section 62(6) to the circumstances of this case? Again, our reading of the ruling does not lead us to such summation.
In reference to the case of Samburu Governor Moses Lenore Kulal, Judge Jamila Mohammed stated that the High Court ruling that denied him access to county offices was proper under the Constitution. The judge said the decision was constructive, citing other cases where vital documents had been lost after officers charged with economic crimes were allowed access.
It is evident to us that, after appreciating the nature of the corruption charges preferred, and considering the possibility of witness interference or suppression or tampering with evidence, which, as seen herein above, are the usual criteria a court may take into account, the trial court imposed the impugned bail terms.
In April this year, Governor Lenore Kulal was charged over the alleged loss of 84 million shillings from the county. Ferdinand Waititu was arrested and prosecuted by the EACC in July over the irregular award of tenders worth 588 million shillings. Waititu was charged alongside his wife Susan Ndungu and others. Solidarity forever. Members of the County Assembly of Kiambu have since voted to impeach him over similar allegations. His fate lies with the Senate, but he will have to fight it away from his office.
Addressing the question of whether the provision on removal from office, that is Article 181, when read with Section 62(6), inferred that, despite the corruption charges for alleged abuse or misuse of their offices to the detriment of the public, such state officers should remain in office. The learned judge observed that was not the intent or purport of Section 62(6), particularly when the impugned provision was considered alongside Article 49(1), subsection H.
The ruling will also affect Nairobi Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko. The Nairobi County boss is accused of misappropriating 357 million shillings. The Director of Public Prosecutions, Nuruddin Haji, has welcomed the ruling, saying the court has upheld the centrality of public interest as an essential consideration where public officials abuse public trust.
It's a landmark ruling that has clarified a lot of things for us and has vindicated us, because a lot of people are blaming us of overarching our mandate and our interpretation of the Constitution and the law itself.
Now, sources intimate that Governor Ferdinand Waititu and his legal team are working on modalities to ensure that they file an appeal against the decision of the appellate court at the Supreme Court before the end of the year. Enoch Sikolia, Citizen TV in Nairobi.